Welcome to another episode of the Simply Motivational Podcast. I'm your host, K Elise, your favorite optimist, and we're thrilled and grateful that you've chosen to bless us with your time. It's my privilege and joy to inspire, motivate, and empower you towards reaching your full potential. Strategic Saturday. On today's Strategic Saturday episode, I will be chatting about the importance of strategy. Let's get into it. Let's dive into the scenario regarding strategy. So when preparing a meal, it's not just about tossing ingredients into a pot. To create a delicious outcome, you need a strategy. Think of it as assembling the right tools such as ingredients, recipes, cookware, mixing utensils, and a timer. Then you follow a recipe to ensure your dish turns out delicious. I'm sure you've noticed that recipes don't only list the necessary ingredients and cookware. Recipes also provide information on cooking time, temperature, and the sequence of steps. You don't just wing it. You follow each step of the process. I have a question for you. Why do people abandon strategy when pursuing success? Living a successful life requires more than chance. It demands strategy. Your unique strategy may be different than others, yet there is a consistent underlying structure that applies to everyone. Picture strategy as a blueprint that provides a clear plan to achieve your success goals. Each strategy includes an objective, or goal, you may call it. The objective is your desired outcome. For example, with cooking, your objective is a mouth-watering meal. You envision the flavors, the textures, and the presentation. So with life, you define your objectives. What do you want to achieve? You visualize your ideal future, your career success, your personal growth, or meaningful relationships. Then you think about the resources you'll need. So with cooking, you gather ingredients, recipes, and cooking utensils. Each component plays a crucial role. Well, with life, you identify your resources, your knowledge, your skills, your networks, and emotional support. These are your life ingredients. Then you think about the tools you'll need. So, for example, with cooking, you need the pots and pans, the knives, and measuring cups, essential tools for culinary success. All right, so with life, you equip yourself with mental tools, resilience, adaptability, and a growth mindset. But then also you have those practical tools like your planner, your mentors, your self-help books. Okay, to add to your strategy, you also need to know, well, how much time will it take? So with cooking, time matters, right? You marinate, you simmer, you bake. And if you rush any of these, it could lead to burnt flavors. If you overdo it, can have another turnout. So with life, you have to understand that success takes time. Patience is your secret ingredient. Invest time wisely in learning, growing, and building relationships. That brings you to the action you need to take. So with cooking, you follow the recipe step by step. You chop, you saute, you season, you taste, and then you adjust according to your taste. Well, with life, you execute your strategy. Okay, you take deliberate actions, you learn, you network, you work hard, and then you adapt. You course correct when needed. You'll notice adjustments you need to make as you move along. But it doesn't end with preparation. Remember, action is the vital ingredient. Yet, some find themselves overwhelmed and drained during the preparation process. The prospect of executing everything they've meticulously assembled can seem to be a bit much. But here's the truth. Preparation without action is like having a recipe without a kitchen or a cook. Remember, progress requires both strategy and movement. You take that first step, even if it feels like you're lifting a mountain, you'll be surprised how far you can go one step at a time. So when you create your strategy to be more successful, avoid overcomplicating your strategy. Keep it simple. Simplicity often leads to better execution. Don't ignore adaptability. Be flexible and willing to adapt. Circumstances change, and your strategy should evolve accordingly. Okay, and make sure you set clear goals. Define specific, measurable objectives. Clarity is essential for effective planning. Ensure you allocate time, effort, and resources efficiently to achieve your goals. And keep in mind, consistency. Consistently follow your strategy. Success often comes from sustained effort over time. And last but not least, learn from your failures. Mistakes happen. Learn from them. Adjust according to what you've learned and keep moving forward. Remember, just as a well-prepared meal satisfies your taste buds, a strategically prepared life fulfills your dreams. Thank you for joining us today. Your time and participation are greatly appreciated. Whether you're a teen, a young adult, or an established professional, the Simply Motivational Podcast is here to support you on your journey. Let's grow together. Stay tuned for our next episode. Subscribe to simplymotivationalpodcast.com so you can receive notifications of new episodes. Until then, keep growing, stay inspired, and remember, every day is an opportunity for growth. I'm K Elise, your favorite optimist, signing off.